Yo, they are back. They are back, guys. Bafana Bafana, they are back. Bafana Bafana. It's time. It's time to put our club badges aside and stand together and represent Hugo Broos and his army, Bafana Bafana, who are holding the South African flag up high this weekend and at the beginning of next week. Yeah, man, this is just a mini preview of the upcoming AFCON 2025 qualifying fixtures for Bafana Bafana up against Uganda and South Sudan. Okay, so without further ado, guys, we are in Group K with Uganda, Congo Brazzaville, and South Sudan, right? Our first encounter is on Friday, September 6, 2024 at 6 p.m. South African Standard Time at Orlando Stadium in Soweto. Okay, we follow up this encounter with an encounter on Tuesday versus South Sudan. This is an away encounter, so we have to win this home fixture. So next month we get to face Congo Brazzaville in back-to-back encounters. So next month we're going away to either, I don't know if we're playing first away to Congo or at home first, but it's back-to-back, home and away. So we need to win these two encounters, and obviously the encounter is also going to be these upcoming encounters are also going to be broadcast on SABC. You can check it out while everybody's at Orlando Stadium. You can be like me and watch it on SABC. I'll be there watching on SABC. You can join me. Yeah, man. Let's get it underway. So you can see this is our preliminary squad as it was picked by Hugo Broos prior to the final squad. So in the final squad, there are some notable absentees in the form of Ronan Williams, who is currently injured. He's been missing out also in club football. Yeah, man, he's out injured. Yo, it's painful in club football. There, I have to watch Jody Faber, who is not on Ronan Williams' level. But like I said, club badges aside. So obviously the other notable absentee is Pesitau. Yeah, man. Yeah, he did an interview talking about Madala Bruce and his situation there at Al Ahly. Obviously, you know, Hugo Broos is big on game time. Okay, big on game time and form. If you're on form and you're playing a lot of games, you are most likely going to be in that national team setup. So Pesitau has got an uncertainty surrounding his future there at Al Ahly. So Madala Hugo Broos was like, nah, I'm going to exclude you for this one. So yeah, Pesita won't be there. He's a notable absentee. And yeah, man, there are some new inclusions into the squad. Talent Mbata, who has been on remarkable form with Pirates. You know, they're winning quite a lot of cups, man. I'm tired of them. They're winning quite a lot of cups, and he's in the national setup. So here we are, Hugo Broos army. Talent Mbata is a terrific player. So big up to him for being in the national setup. Obviously, it's a proud moment for him. And then there's Rushwin Dockley. I'm not entirely sure if this is his first ever call up. Maybe he's been called up before. I don't know if Kosafa counts, but I'm not. You know, I don't take Kosafa. I don't consider Kosafa as main competitions or main team stuff. So yeah, Rushwin Dockley. I don't know. I think he is a new member as well. He's a new Kaizer Chiefs signee. That's for sure. So he's in the squad setup. Fawaz Basadim, definitely a new call up. Yeah, man. He's left wing back from FC Stellenbosch. I like watching Stellenbosch play. Fawaz Basidin is a really talented player. Big up to him for being in there. Obviously, with Ronan Williams missing, Sipo Chain is expected to be the number one. Obviously, there's Ricardo Goss, who could be expected to be, another one like a contender. But for me, I think it's definitely Sipo Chain, along with Talent Mbata. He's been on remarkable form there. Orlando Pirates, they can't stop getting to finals, so I think he deserves to be the number one going into these encounters. So we are going into these encounters with our National League, the PSL, yet to get off the ground this season. The league was delayed due to the search of a new main sponsor of the league, right? Betway will officially take over from DStv as the main sponsor. So obviously, Hugo Bruce has expressed concern that our locally based players might not be fully fit. This is a fair concern. I mean, obviously, this is a fair concern and could hamper us, even though some players have been involved in the MTN8 tournament. Some players have been involved in the MTN8 tournament. Some players have been involved in some preliminary fixtures with their teams in the CAF competitions. So yeah, like Bruce feels like, in as much as like those matches have been played, the MTN8s, the preliminary runs in the CAF competitions, he feels that they're just pre-season. They still pre-season. They're not like playing league games. When you're in a league game, you're already like involved in a high level competition football, and like obviously playing a qualifying match in the AFCON or World Cup, it's a high level competition, and we're probably facing opponents that have already like played a lot more games. Obviously there are players whom their leagues have started overseas within our lineup, our squad as well, but it is a major concern, and Coach Hugo Bruce is right. But however, he does say is that he believes that our players have the right mentality and they can overcome this difficulty. And yeah, we will need to have a really positive start in these qualifiers, man. We reached the semis of the previous tournament, of the tournament proper in Ivory Coast. The 2023 edition obviously took place in 2024. And then we ended up there like in the semis, and then we eventually won the bronze in the third and fourth place playoff. So we need to go into this one and we need to like carry that momentum. And obviously we are coming back into these qualifiers from previous qualifiers in which we only had like three. There were only three teams involved in our group, including us. So Zimbabwe was banned from our group. Obviously, they were allowed to be drawn, but they had already been banned by FIFA due to political interference, and their ban was upheld. So they ended up not playing any games. So we only had we only had two other opponents. Obviously there was only three in our group now. There are 4 teams including us, so we have 3 opponents now. So it's serious. We have to like ensure that we win these fixtures. Obviously, like in our previous qualifiers, there was also Morocco who beat us. They were the only team that beat us. We beat them as well, and then we drew another game. We won a total of 2 games. So we need to like carry that sort of form and like win majority of our games in this one. Obviously, Lyle Foster top scored in our group last time out in the qualifiers, so he will be crucial in in these matches, and he is also coming off the back of bagging a goal for Burnley in the Championship after failing to secure a move to Premier League side Ipswich. And obviously, like there was that controversy. I'm not gonna dwell on it with regards to the AFCON, blah blah blah. Zakelele Pasa was second on 2 goals in the previous qualifiers, but obviously he's not here. We instead have like the likes of Relebohile Mokoena, Lebule Mofokeng, and Reynas and Mokwana, etc. So yeah, man, we need to like start off well, and all the best to the national team, and in Hugo Bruce we trust. Big up.